Hi, welcome back to my show. Please don't switch to the next channel because this is what you're seeing. It will get better. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, I am a Messy Bun teacher. I put the messy in messy bun. Today is Valentine's Day. I'm making a video. Yeah. Just a second. A video? Yeah. Look at your hair. We're just all messy today. So anyways, it is Valentine's Day, and who thought it would be cool to schedule the Super Bowl the day before Valentine's Day? And do you all not check the moon phases? Is it just teachers? I feel like moon phases are just for nurses, doctors, and teachers. So today we have Valentine's Day. It's also a Monday, and it is going to be a full moon tomorrow, which we all know, even leading up to the full moon, is crazy. So we are going to embrace the crazy, so much so that my wonderful husband made me this shirt. We have a Cricut and a heat press. Well, not a heat press anymore, but such a cute shirt because I teach ELA, and it's so cute, but it's a heart like right here and my armpit and my arm covered up, so it looks like it says I heart boobs. So there's no way I'm gonna wear that on Valentine's Day to a middle school. No, no, they know how to spell boobs, so no. So he, my forever Valentine, is making me another shirt that's in the center where you could visibly read what it's saying. I feel like I'm caking on this makeup, and it's my favorite, but I have it in a darker color than I need. But it's the Revlon. What was I doing? And it's the full coverage. Love it so much. As my students tell me all the time, which they're so right, I can't talk and do something at the same time. So I will cut you guys here in a bit.
I've never seen them that big in Oklahoma.
Okay, down, set. Okay, that's a point for me. Down, set. Much better. I want you, even though it's snack time the whole time, I do need you to put the food away for just 2 minutes while I give directions, okay? So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so you are going to be given 3 conversation hearts that have messages on them. We've all seen them. And you, oh, listen. I know when we're sitting in different places, it can gotta get a little rowdy, but I do need you to listen so we can understand what we're doing, and I can set you free to start working. Okay, I need 100% of eyeballs. I need all of the eyeballs. In the back. Boys over here. Okay, so you are going to write down what your candy hearts say. You're gonna get 3. Now you don't have to use all 3 because there might be 2 that you're like. All right, guys, it is now 4 o'clock, and on Mondays I have cheer club, and yeah, so it is for something, and I just told my husband, I said, all right, I'm leaving after cheer and I'm coming home. And I forgot I had to film and let you know. So this is the outcome of the shirt. You can't unsee it now, right? It still says boobs. No, he did a fabulous job. He did this in the morning, and I feel so bad. I think it's the type style. I love it so much, but since I saw I heart boob, it just, I can't unsee it. None of the kids said anything. And I'm an ELA teacher, so why would they? What are you reading by now? By now? What are you reading right now? I would love to know. Comment below. I'm always looking for a good book. Right now, I am reading one of my favorite authors who happens to be a dear friend in Oklahoma. Her pen name is Kenley Davidson, and look her up, especially on Kindle Unlimited. If you have Kindle Unlimited, pretty much 2 of her series are on that, and I am in love. I started reading her books before she actually became a published author, and I got to read some of the manuscripts, and I felt so special. They're so good. My favorite is the Andari series, which is like a twist on fairy tales, and I've read many books that have like a twist on fairy tales, and hers are like hands down the best, and not just because she's my friend. It's so beautifully written. Anyways, now I'm on to her fantasy series, The Great Mirage, I think that's what it's called. Oh no, I'll put it right here. And I'll link her Kindle store below, her Goodreads profile, her website, all the things, so you can just go check her out and give her some love and let her know that Brittany Morse sent you, whatever. Before I do head out and actually do what I said I would, I wanted to let you know I am so excited. I was able to talk to my admin about this incredible website that I actually have known about for quite some time, and I really haven't taken the time to dig into what gold is in this resource. It's called No Red Ink, and I'm sure you've heard about it, especially if you're on the Teachergram or Teacher TikTok. It is like every day it blows my mind. And when I'm looking at our gaps that we're seeing, especially with reading and writing, the writing is probably where I see the most deficiencies for our kids. And that includes grammar, writing process, all the things. That's where our gaps are. Because normally that's what our kids struggle with on a normal year. But when you add in the pandemic and a lot of those foundational skills they missed, not that they missed, because they're incredible teachers that were giving them those resources and teaching those things. But when you throw in quarantine and then throw in we're all remote, and then we throw in, oh, I have to be quarantined again, like it just disrupts that foundational learning. I was able to sit down with my incredible admin and convince them, not necessarily convince, because both of them have heard of it and seen the fruit from it, that we need it. And so it is February. You might be like, why are you purchasing something that you will only use until June? Great question, but it's never too late in my opinion. And No Red Ink gave us a great deal since it is already February, and we are going to pilot it in 5th grade. And so if it really works well, gets those foundational skills up, and we see growth from it, then we might even be able to look at it for school-wide. Because I think, again, I work at a 5th through 8th grade school. I really think that it would be so beneficial to help us just build these lifelong readers, but not just that, like lifelong writers. And, back in school, I didn't love to write because I felt like I was so weak in it. And I feel like No Red Ink just supports the teacher, and it not only helps us grade, but gives such good feedback, which is such a important thing when you're teaching. Feedback just goes beyond on the scale of how a student can learn. Feedback is one of those, I forget what it's called, I have it on my desk, something that the kids will actually react to and grow from. And so think about it your way. Like when I have my evaluation and I get really constructive, good, beneficial feedback, which I've always had at this school, and I'm so grateful, because I've been at schools where they're like, you get a 5, you get a 5, you get a 4, you get a 5. And I'm like, okay, thank you, but what do I need to work on? You're good. And I'm like, that doesn't help me. So I am so grateful that I have the support here and such good advice and constructive criticism, you know what I mean, constructive criticism, to where I can be like, yeah, you're right, I need to do that better. And then I ask them, okay, how do you do that? And they have such good advice and learning, and that's how I grow. And so the students are the same way, and No Red Ink provides that platform in such an easy way. Like I got through our realistic fiction writing, I got through the grading in no time. obviously it was time, but it was so much quicker than when I was doing it by hand. I can do comments faster. I can send it back if they need to revise it, peer edit. All of the grammar scaffolding is just incredible. I'm actually going to do a sit down video soon after we get the premium, which we're going to be getting in the next couple days. Once I have it under my belt, we've done the free version for quite some time now. I'm like, the premium is just another level, and I'm so excited. I'm like a kid in the candy store, and it's a teacher in a grammar store. I'm such a nerd. But I'm telling you, if you haven't seen it, it's definitely geared towards 4th grade and above, 4th through senior, like 12th grade. And I think it actually has ACT practice, SAT practice, WIDA if you do ELL, all the things. And it aligns with your standards, with your state standards. I'm telling you, I feel like I could work there because I could like do a presentation on how great it is. So anyways, once we kind of get a handle on things, once we have that premium version, I plan on doing a sit down video and really dive into it, how I do lessons, how I assign it for homework, how we write essays from it, how do we do quick writes, how can I do bell work, how do I, send back comments and revision, all those things. So if you have any questions right now, I can have you put them in the comments in this video, and then I'll answer those questions in the no writing video. So that is incredible. Today we just kind of had fun with some of our sweet tart candies, like the conversation hearts, and they were to write a story that was inspired by the little sweet tart candy and what it said. Like this one says, what does it say? You plus me. And some of them said goat. And I said, guys, it means greatest of all time. Like some of you should know that, especially with sports. And they're like, can I do it like about a literal goat? And I'm like, duh, like obviously. It was funny. So they really enjoyed it. They got to eat them after they wrote it down. This was the planning page. We went back to our writing process, which I actually have on this wall right here. So they wrote down what was on the candy hearts, basically a graphic organizer to help them with their pre-writing and brainstorming. And then on their final draft, they wrote it on this cute little candy heart paper. And I haven't looked at them yet. A lot of them finished, some of them didn't, so they'll finish it tomorrow during bell work. That is on TPT, and it's from Addie Williams, and I'll link her TPT below because she has way more stuff than just Valentines, and obviously this will be coming out later than Valentines, so next year, if you're ELA, it's a super fun activity. And tomorrow, we are going to get back, Read and Wonders, our curriculum, which I'm actually really enjoying. The kids are too. And so this week is argumentative text, which actually we call persuasive because that's what they say in the state test. So I just say, hey, sometimes it'll say argumentative, and you're just going to have to know that there's another one called the same thing called persuasive. Same thing with main idea. A lot of the times the test will say central idea, so you have to really teach the other lingo. So this week it is persuasive. And we are reading a story about, well, nonfiction, argumentative piece about the Inca's knotted strings, which sounds really interesting. I love reading nonfiction, and so do the kids. Like, they really enjoy it. In our focus, which is our RTI time, we've done a lot of scholastic news. And, oh my gosh, the other day there was one, oh, it's right here. We're doing it tomorrow. And I kind of make the slides with it to have like pictures, and then we watch a video. This one that we're doing, and I know I'm getting sidetracked, but we're doing this in RTI tomorrow, and it's about this city that sunk to the bottom of the sea in Egypt a long time ago, but they just found it in 1999. And I mean, it was like literally a city just fell, because you could see like all of the artifacts and remnants of it just kind of preserved in the ocean. It will blow your mind. So look up how do I say it again? Heraklion, Heracleon, and it's the city of Heracleon. I think I'm saying it right. Just search it up. It's incredible. And there's a website that was done by this article. His name is Frank Gadillo, and he has a website all about hidden secret cities that have, you know, it's not just the Heracleon that, not just, you know what I mean. Anyways, that's going to be exciting. I say that all to say we're really loving Unit 3 of Wonders. Again, if you teach Wonders, let me know. Even if it's not 5th grade, I would love to get advice and all the supports of this resource. But again, I'm actually really loving it. There was a lot of tug and pull at first of like, I need my own autonomy. I need all this, which I can still be me and teach from a basal. You know, I don't feel like anything should tie me down, and I know my kids better than anybody, and so I can still teach from the curriculum that is given, and actually it's good. You know, I will agree, like, I will confess, I was very negative at first a few years ago, and I was like, I don't want to teach from a basal, that's boring. But if you actually look at it, there's a reason that they bought it. Now, you might have a different curriculum, and you're like, well, you haven't seen ours. Agree. I've seen curriculum that was chosen and it does not fit the class or the school or district. So I know that is in some certain cases, but I'm really actually enjoying Wonders, seeing it and using it. I can see like the gold in it. I really do. And the fruit that can come with it and is. The kids are really enjoying it. I know nonfiction, they really find interesting. So tomorrow's story should be really good. So that, and I'm so glad it's kind of tied together. I know the Incas and the Egyptians, you know, are different. I know that, but it's going to be using those vocabulary words like artifacts and archaeologist and historian and scientist. So that's going to be cool to kind of tie the two together. Yeah, that's what we're doing tomorrow. I said I'm going to do a week in the life of, so I'm not going to take up too much time on Monday because I need to get home. And I will either catch you guys tomorrow. I have PLC tomorrow, so I don't know if I will be able to film, but I'm going to do maybe just a little bit of my teaching tomorrow. Actually, I think that I will do that. I'm going to film while I'm teaching a little bit tomorrow out of Wonders so you can kind of see how it kind of goes in our classroom. Again, no classroom is the same. So I definitely love other videos of teachers teaching because I just get so much out of it. And it's just cool to see, like, there really is no classroom alike. Like, it's just the personality, just the atmosphere and the feeling, and it's really cool to see. So I'll do that, and then maybe we'll talk on Wednesday. Okay. Bye. All right. Down, set. All right, guys. An excellent job of thinking. Sometimes just sitting in that silence and really looking at whatever you are asked to do really helps you just stay focused. And so we need to do more of that just to continue to practice our stamina. And so what did you, just on this first page of our article, what did you highlight or underline that you think would be a key idea? The central idea so far. Daniel.
I put from now to intact.
Okay. So from now to intact, now that's a really good vocabulary word, but does that give me a clue on what this is about? It doesn't really mention, intact is a great vocabulary word, but I need something that would kind of point me to why this author wrote the article. Okay, go ahead. Bless you. Yes, so we were talking about, I know, it sounds silly, the qui-poo, okay? Emphasis more on the qui than the poo, okay? I know, let's just all say it. Qui-poo. Qui-poo. Okay, that is really the central idea. Now, what, so far that we know about, what did they use it for? Look back at that first paragraph. It gives you a clue. Math. And what type of math? Are they doing fractions and stuff? No.
Like adding, subtracting?
Yeah, adding. The basic stuff that we can use, the paper and pencil, textbooks, calculator, they didn't have those. So they actually adjusted and figured out how we can do that. So over here on the right, okay, where it says to summarize, we hopefully already did this part. We underlined the key ideas. And so I am going to write down what I believe the key idea is, which in fact matches yours. So we are going to put down, and if you've already written that down, that's fine. If not, you can write down what I write down. The quipu, and get the spelling right, okay? There's no excuse when it's written right there. Was an invention used for math by whom? Who used this? Do we still use this? No. Who? Incas. Yeah, we're going to find more about the Incas. We're going to learn a little bit more about them. Hi guys, I know this is such a weird angle, but I am in my car, so I'm not in my van, so I don't have like the little holder. But you know I spilled coffee on myself this morning because I'm so klutzy. So, and you know it's always in the wrong spot that I just look like I'm lactating, and there's no lactation. Hi! My husband always walks me out and takes our dog out. So we're gonna make sure that comes off. And today is also a full moon. So all my teachers say yay! And nurses and doctors, because I know it can be crazy there as well. So I feel like I'm like talking to like a spy and I'm giving information. So I'm gonna drink my coffee and not spill it. And yeah, so today is Wednesday and we are going to be reading our novel today. I usually do like 2 days of our curriculum when we're reading a novel, which actually this is the first time we're reading a novel and it's February. So we're almost done with the novel. So we do like 2 days of our curriculum, 3 days of our novel, that we were not doing back and forth because I feel like they would miss those connections in the novel when we do them consecutively. And so it makes my heart happy because they always ask, are we reading Narnia today? Are we reading The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? And when I say no, they're like, no. So that's a good sign. I just love reading novels with the kids. Yeah, so I'm gonna head to school and I will catch you guys there. It is the end of Wednesday and I am just wrapping up. I always do my to-do list before I leave. I love these big sticky notes that have the lines. They're my favorite. Pretty much have them in all colors. So yeah, it was a really good day. I know I've said this before and I'm gonna do a sit down video soon about it, but the No Red Ink resource platform, I'm in love so much. Love it, love it, love it for writing and for grammar. And I was able to pull some small groups today, which was kind of spontaneous, which is not like me. I like my plans, but I don't know, like the whole thing about the Indiana teachers that have to like send their plans in before June 30th for a whole year. No, whoever put that into place, never been a teacher, and also has never looked into like the research behind data-driven lessons. Like, it just boggles my mind. So I was able to see like in real time who was struggling with, we did like formatting titles and stuff. And so I could pull a few kids at a time and help them out and then send them back to do another independent practice. And then if they were still struggling, it's just incredible. Check it out. I know that we just got the premium version and I'm like a kid in the candy store. I'm like looking at all of the cool writing prompts and all the things. I'm just like, I'm telling you, I'm just obsessed. And I will definitely do a video about that soon. But I'm gonna head out and I will catch you guys tomorrow. So not only was it a full moon week, Valentine's Day, severe weather. So it is noon and we have been dismissed. So the kids actually left at noon. It's actually 12:30. And so they're telling teachers to go home because there's a chance of severe weather, and we had to rush lunch, and so that's why they were eating with me. And you know, we barely got to anything today. We did a little bit on no red ink, but other than that, crazy. So I'm gonna head home, and tomorrow's Friday, so I'm gonna pick the camera back up. But yeah, crazy. Do you guys leave early if there's ever severe weather? Not snow, like I know that is possible, but like flooding or tornadoes, let me know, because in Oklahoma we did like once and then we stopped because of other things. So let me know. See you tomorrow. Hi guys, it is now Friday and I did not pick up my phone once today, and I am so sorry. It was just one of those days where it was just crazy. Yesterday was insane because we had severe weather, and I mentioned this on my Instagram. By the way, you should go follow me and we can be friends. I post a lot there on Instagram. But yeah, there was Valentine's Day, which was after Super Bowl, and it was a Monday, and a full moon, and severe weather day on Thursday. And in Oklahoma, we stopped sending kids home early because there was issues of parents not being home, but safety. But here in Tennessee, we, you know, had early dismissal. So let me know in the comments below. I know I said that in the last video, but I would love to know how your state handles severe weather. And it doesn't even have to be like tornadoes and stuff, like early dismissal. So the kids left at noon, teachers left at like 12:30, 12:45. It turned out actually to not have really bad storms at all, thankfully. And yeah, and then we just came back today, normal day. The kids were a little crazy because of yesterday, getting caught up. I don't like getting behind. I'm still learning to be flexible as a teacher, which is like the main thing you need to learn as a teacher if you're becoming one. So yeah, it was a good day. It was just crazy. And now I'm going to pick up my kids because they hung out with their Mimi, my mama, who works with me now. And we are gonna go get some takeout and watch Lost in Space. We have just really stretched it out so we can watch, because we're on the last season and there's only like 4 episodes left. And so instead of watching one, like we usually watch like 3 or 4 a weekend, we're doing 1 a weekend because we want it to last. That's how much we love it. So we're gonna do that. And tomorrow I have the kids all by myself. Please pray for me. And no, it's gonna be a good day. We're gonna go to the library. We do that pretty much every week or every other week. Get our new books, go to Target because that's what we do on Saturdays, and just chill because again, that's what Saturdays are for, to chill. So yeah, thanks for coming along. I actually filmed, even though I didn't film at school today, all week. So thank you for coming along. If you made it this far, bless you, love you. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Join the Messy Bun Fam today. Love you guys. Life can be messy, but there's always joy to be found. See you guys in the next video. Bye.